Well, time now for the little boy with one of the worst cases of eczema doctors had ever seen. The 2-year-old's condition was so severe he had to be bandaged from head to toe. But as Mark Gibson reports, he's made a remarkable recovery after an unusual treatment.
All right, stop scratching. We very rarely even went out of the house.
It's the common skin condition affecting 1 in 3 Australian children.
It can be a very debilitating condition, eczema.
Little Vann Brannigan's case was so severe he had to be covered in moisturiser and wrapped from head to toe in cotton bandages 4 times a day.
There you go. Oh no, nearly done.
He wore mittens to stop him scratching and had many visits to hospital.
We had boxes and boxes and boxes of creams, oral medications, prescription medications that just were not doing anything for Vann.
The family went from doctor to doctor until Kate heard about hydrotherapy treatment at the Vann clinic in France.
I remember saying to my husband, this is a dream, we've got to get Vann there.
The treatment uses water from a local spring said to have healing properties, but the trip was out of the family's budget.
We had massive support from strangers, our friends and families, local people from our communities.
After raising the money, Katie and Vann headed to France. Once there, Vann bathed in the water, showered and even drank it for 3 weeks.
The results were quite amazing. We received results within the first 3 or 4 days. The second week was a bit tougher, and then by the 3rd week, when we were leaving France, we brought home a little boy that was eczema-free.
Vann still has some eczema on his face, but nothing like it was before.
It doesn't even bother him, doesn't bother us.
Vann has also found relief in a goat milk soap and shampoo called Billy Goat soap.
When we used other soaps that we did try, they were very drying. He would usually flare quite badly from them. So to find some products that don't cause any reaction and keeps the skin and scalp moisturised makes a huge difference.
The best treatment for eczema is to see whether there is any obvious allergens in the environment or in the diet.
The WA President of the Australian Medical Association, Dr Michael Gannon.
These waters in this place in France seem to have worked for this little boy, but it's not the answer for the vast majority of people who are afflicted by eczema.
Katie didn't want to keep using steroid creams, but Dr Gannon says in most cases they're the best way to treat eczema.
One of the problems is that there's a reluctance to use steroid creams for long periods of time, but under the careful supervision of your GP and sometimes a skin specialist, they can be very safely used.
Since going to France, Katie's been able to work again, the family happy to have some normality back in their lives.
We're able to do things that a little toddler boy should be doing, playing in dirt, going to the beach, swimming in the salt water.